Think you know the world around you? Think again. The universe is bursting with bizarre facts that sound like science fiction, but they're 100% real. From raining diamonds on Neptune to ants sacrificing their lives like soldiers, the world is weirder, wilder, and more wonderful than you've ever imagined. If power had a jaw, it would belong to the saltwater crocodile. This apex predator has the strongest bite force ever recorded in the animal kingdom, up to 3,700 pounds per square inch. That's enough to crush bone, shatter shells, and tear through anything in its path. Its jaw closes faster than a blink, and once it clamps down, there's no escape. These crocs haven't changed in millions of years, because they don't need to. Evolution perfected them early. In the world of predators, the saltwater crocodile reigns as a biting machine of nature. In the ancient world, the color blue was a rare and sacred treasure. Unlike red or yellow, blue wasn't easy to find in natural elements like plants or minerals. It had to be made using expensive stones like lapis lazuli, imported from distant lands. Because of its rarity, only royalty, gods, and the elite could afford to wear blue. In Egypt, it symbolized the heavens and divine protection. Even in art, blue was used sparingly to reflect power and prestige. Its scarcity gave it a mysterious and almost magical aura. That's why in history, blue wasn't just a color, it was status. Disappears, and so do the rules we know. When astronauts cry, their tears don't fall. They float in blobs around the eye. These blobs blur vision and sting, making crying in space extremely uncomfortable. Without gravity, the body reacts in strange, unpredictable ways. Tears cling to the face until they're wiped or absorbed. It's a reminder of how much we rely on Earth's forces without noticing. Even simple emotions become complex in orbit. Space changes more than your location. It changes your entire physical experience. Here's a wild fact. Horses can't vomit. Why? They have a super strong valve between their stomach and esophagus that only allows one-way movement. Once food enters, there's no turning back. This makes horses prone to digestive issues, since they can't expel toxins like humans. It's part of their evolution as prey animals. Vomiting would slow them down. Instead, their bodies prioritize efficiency and endurance. But it also makes colic a deadly threat. In the world of biology, even digestion has life or death consequences. When we talk about the solar system, we usually think of planets, but the sun is the true heavyweight. It accounts for a staggering 39.86% of all the mass in our system. All the planets, moons, asteroids, and comets combined are just crumbs compared to the solar giant. Its gravity holds everything in orbit and gives life to Earth. Without it, nothing else would exist. The sun isn't just a star, it's the gravitational heart of the universe around us. Ever want to grow a little taller? Just go to space. In microgravity, the spinal discs expand, causing astronauts to grow up to 2 inches taller while in orbit. Without Earth's gravity compressing the spine, the vertebrae gently separate. It's temporary though. Once they return to Earth, gravity pulls them back down to size. Still, it's a fascinating reminder of how our bodies respond to different environments. Space not only changes your view, it physically changes your height. Beneath the ocean's surface lies a dead zone, a place where no oxygen exists and life simply cannot survive. These zones are caused by pollution and rising temperatures, yes, which strip the water of oxygen. Fish flee. Coral dies. It's a silent underwater desert. Some dead zones span hundreds of miles, growing larger every year. They're a stark warning about climate change and ecosystem collapse. The ocean is vast, but even it has places where nothing can breathe. Inside a cocoon, a caterpillar doesn't just grow wings, it melts into goo. Literally. The entire body liquefies into a protein soup, then reorganizes itself into a butterfly. It's one of the most radical transformations in nature. The nervous system, limbs and organs are rebuilt from scratch. But here's the miracle. Some memories from the caterpillar still survive. What emerges isn't just a new form, it's a creature born from complete reinvention. They look fluffy and light, but the average cumulus cloud weighs nearly 1 million pounds. That's right, all that water vapor floating above your head has serious mass. Yet, it hovers effortlessly, thanks to rising warm air and tiny water droplets. Clouds are both delicate and massive, a balancing act of nature. They drift gently across skies, but carry enough weight to flood cities or nourish crops. Never underestimate the power of a soft-looking sky. It may be holding a storm waiting to fall. In the insect world, heroism takes a brutal form. Some species of ants, like the Colobopsis explodens, literally sacrifice themselves to protect their colony. They block tunnels with their heads, or in some cases, rupture their bodies to release sticky substances on invaders. It's a biological suicide mission, hard-coded into their survival strategy. They act without hesitation, giving their lives for the good of many. In the smallest corners of nature, we find the most fearless forms of loyalty. We all know about leap years, but 1900 wasn't one, even though it's divisible by 4. Why? Because the Gregorian calendar follows a special rule. A year must be divisible by 4 to be a leap year, unless it's divisible by 100 and not 400. So, 1900 was skipped, but 2000 was a leap year. This adjustment keeps our calendar aligned with Earth's orbit. It's a quite mathematical trick that saves centuries from drifting into chaos. Despite their tiny size, honeybees have remarkable vision. Studies show they can actually recognize human faces, similar to how we process facial patterns. This helps them remember friendly versus threatening humans when guarding hives. Their brain, smaller than a sesame seed, can perform complex visual tasks using minimal neurons. It's proof that intelligence isn't about size. Even the smallest minds can carry sharp recognition and deep instincts. On hot days, the Eiffel Tower actually leans away from the sun. The metal expands due to heat, causing the structure to shift by several inches. This temporary tilt is a real-time example of how materials react to temperature. It doesn't damage the tower. It just shows how even iron breathes with the earth. The next time you visit Paris, look up and know you're watching a monument subtly dance with the sun. People with naturally red hair often need more anesthesia for surgeries. That's because the MC1R gene, which gives red hair its color, also affects pain receptors in the brain. They may be more sensitive to certain types of pain and resistant to others. Surgeons and dentists take this into account when treating redheads. It's one of those bizarre links between appearance and biology. A hair color that changes how you feel pain? That's nature playing with hidden codes. Jellyfish are living ghosts of the sea. They have no heart, no brain, and no bones. Yet they glide through oceans with grace and can deliver stings strong enough to kill. Their bodies are made of 95% water, controlled by a basic nerve net. And still, some species glow, hunt, and defend with eerie precision. They are nature's reminder that intelligence and danger don't always look the way we expect. You don't need a brain to leave a mark, you just need a sting. These facts aren't just fascinating, they challenge everything we think we know. The world around us operates with hidden rules, invisible powers, and mind-blowing phenomena. From oceans with no oxygen to skies that rain diamonds, the truth is stranger than fiction. So the next time you think the world is predictable, remember this: it's not. It's endlessly strange, endlessly brilliant, and always ready to surprise you. Stay curious, and you'll never run out of wonder.